right, Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, breaking down the dogs. We've got Savannah Lee Richardson on the line from Dawn of the Dog, talking up Georgia football heading into 2019. Grab the Amazon link in the description section below to do your Amazon shopping and help us build the channel. 2 exclusive live streams. You can grab that link down below. 2 each week from me talking to you directly, bring you on to talk college football with me and react to viewer comments here on YouTube. The recruiting has been exceptional, obviously, ever since Kirby Smart took over. A lot of recent happenings here in June, mostly good. One guy defecting and non-committing because of a family situation, but it's still a top 4 ranked class according to the 247 composite.
Yes, surprisingly. I don't even know how that we are ranked that high, because I don't know. I mean, we have plenty of talent. We have, 5 stars, 4 stars, and then we have 1 3-star. Corey Wren committed last Friday. Yeah, right after all the Jeremiah Holloman news, Georgia fans got some somewhat good news when Corey Wren out of Louisiana committed to the Dogs. He's going to be kind of like a Miko Hardman, Isaiah McKenzie kind of guy, slot, punt return, kick return. Even though he's been predominantly running the ball in Louisiana, the kid's super quick, has a few 100-yard dash for 10.4 times. Super quick. Seems like a very humble kid. Glad he's on board. Regards to recruiting with Kendall Milton. Kendall Milton just wrapped up his final official visit to Alabama. So that means all of his official visits to his top 4 schools are finally done. And I have really, really, really strong feelings that it's going to end up being in Georgia's favor. After the Georgia visit, his dad and him got on Twitter and did their thing like they do after every single visit, how much fun they had and stuff, and publishing pictures. And I felt terrible because a lot of people after the Georgia visit, expert-wise, on 247 and even on Rivals, started changing their crystal balls and forecast. That's what they do on Rivals, of who they predicting where he will go. And everybody's starting shifting from Ohio State, Alabama, and now to Georgia. And in my opinion, it's always been Georgia, Alabama, and Ohio State as the top 3. More so Ohio State and Georgia as the top 2. But after the Georgia visit, they published all the stuff on Twitter and everything, and a lot of outside Georgia fans, and it's really confusing to me, jumped down his father's throat, and just unmet. I don't even want to get into that because it's just terrible that people have to talk to recruits like that. And I want to use this brief 10 seconds to say, don't tweet recruits negatively. If it's great that he commits to your school, that's great, but do not call recruits names. That is terrible on your fan base and anything else in between, and even on your person. I cannot stand people that talk negatively to recruits just because they're making the decision that is best for them. End of rant. Keep going on. Georgia lost the 4-star offensive lineman. However, Georgia is already back into the mix of things. Haven't even been out of the mix of things for a 4-star kind of center offensive guard prospect, Cedric Van Pran. He's from the state of Louisiana. And I have a really good – he has been talking about Georgia a lot on Twitter. Expect him to – I don't know. He put on Twitter that he's not going to be on social media to July 6th. So I don't know if he's announcing a final 3 or if he's committing that day. But I like Georgia's favors there. And then Andrew Rahm, I don't know if that's correct or not, but he's from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Currently predicted to go to Oklahoma, but moved his official visit up to the first week of June to make sure that he got to see what was going on in Athens, and he seemed to have a great time. Donovan Jackson is another 4-star offensive lineman that had been recently on campus, so that's another name to kind of keep out for. And then Noah Sewell, he's currently a kind of an Oregon lean inside linebacker-esque. He came for a visit I think it's around the same time as Kendall Milton, if I'm being correct or not. He likes the Dogs a lot, or he seems to be trending towards the Dogs right now. However, that could change. And then I would not also count out Justin Flo or Dwight McLaughlin. Justin is another at linebacker. I expect Georgia to take probably 2 in this class because we've been so heavy in the previous ones and moving room around for other positions this year. And then Dwight as a secondary kind of guy. Other than that, it's about the same as we talked last time. It's wide open. Got 5 commitments for the month of June. May not be done if somebody decides to pull the trigger in this last week, but it's fun. It's coming in waves. It's making summer go by faster. And we have almost 68 days, I think it is now. to
You can say
game
that I'm
one.
keeping track. No, I have no idea. Something like that.
Yes, but recruiting's fun right now. The Rivals is doing their 5-star invitational camp this weekend, and so I'm excited to see what kind of coverage that they bring out down here in Old Brunswick, Georgia. We have a few guys, but he's a sophomore. He's a rising sophomore, and it's not really that time to talk about him. But yep, recruiting's fun right now. I'm excited.